What is the difference between a mobility manager and a transit coordinator or manager? These titles may seem interchangeable, thus leading people to think that this is a duplication of services or that one can do the job of the other. First, let's discuss what a mobility manager is and what he or she isn't. Mobility managers take an inventory of existing transportation options in an area and focus on meeting the needs of individuals rather than the masses. Mobility managers are brokers that coordinate transportation services among all customer groups, service providers, and funding agencies. As travel navigators, they work with human service agencies and/or workforce centers that coordinate the travel and trip planning needs of individuals who receive human service program assistance. Mobility managers help communities develop coordinated plans around the inventory of transit providers. They also work to promote land use and economic planning that favor transit-oriented development. Mobility managers connect individuals to a family of transportation services, meaning that there isn't a one-size-fits-all, but the travel planning is tailored to the individual. Now let's discuss what mobility managers are not. Mobility managers are not transit providers. Models vary, and there may be cases where a mobility manager works for a transit provider, but typically, mobility managers work with a third party and work with several agencies and providers to connect services. They do not own or operate vehicles of their own. Public transportation is also known as transit. Transit coordinators or managers are employees of the transit provider. They hold an administration position and they are responsible for the oversight of their transit program. Transit providers have facilities of some kind. It may be as small as a single office in an office building. They may have a large facility, maintenance shops, bus stops with shelters at fixed locations. Transit providers have employees who are schedulers, dispatchers, or drivers and complete the operations portion of a transit service. Transit providers have mobile equipment, buses, paratransit vehicles, rail, and ferry. In the rural areas like ours, we usually have paratransit vehicles. The providers are directly responsible to the federal government in matters of compliance, assurances, regulatory knowledge, raising local funds, and the possibility of writing and managing other grants that work in conjunction with the main federal grants.